Galileo Galilei was an Italian astronomer, philosopher and physicist who had a major role in the scientific revolution. He is called the father of observational astronomy. Here are some quotes from the very famous Galileo Galilei. All truth is easy to understand once discovered, the point is to be seen. The laws of nature were written by the hand of God in the language of mathematics. You can't teach anyone anything, only make them realize that the answer is already within them. I've never met anyone so stupid that I couldn't learn something from him. In science, the authority of thousands of opinions is no match for one tiny spark of reason within a person. Knowing yourself is the greatest wisdom. I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with senses, reason and intelligence has willed us not to use them. To understand the universe, you must understand the language in which it is written, the language of mathematics. To be humane, we must always be ready to utter a thoughtful, astute and simple "I don't know" statement. Two truths cannot contradict each other. The sun, with all the planets revolving around it and dependent on it, can still ripen grapes as if nothing else in the universe could. Measure what can be measured, and make what cannot be measured measurable. There are people who think well, but there are far fewer of them than people who think badly. The Bible shows the way to heaven, not the way to heaven. The greatest wisdom is to know yourself. Mathematics is the language God used to write the universe. You cannot teach a man something he does not already know, you can only bring what he knows into his consciousness. You may force me to say what you want, you might chide me for saying what I did. But it moves. The prohibition of science would be contrary to the Bible, which in hundreds of places teaches us how the greatness and glory of God shine forth wonderfully in all his works, and is especially to be read in the open book of heaven. Nothing happens that is contrary to nature except the impossible, and that never happened. In my studies of astronomy and philosophy, I adhered to the opinion of the universe, that the sun remained in the center of the circle of heavenly bodies, without changing its place, and the earth, turning towards itself, moves around the sun. Wine is sunlight, united by water. It is a beautiful and pleasant sight to see the body of the moon. Who would dare claim that we know everything there is to know?